Welcome back to the channel. I am OCG. Today we are back in vein, right where we left off. Sort of. If you missed the live stream, go check it out. It's a VOD. Check out the first couple of hours of that one, and we did a lot of things. Went and found the gun shop, which means today we've got a lot of goals, and the first goal is Armory. We're going to set up an Armory. We've got a lot of guns. We've got back some of these little wall anchors that I'm going to try to get onto the wall. People have said it doesn't work. We'll see if we can manage a way. Next thing I want to do is going to be a really heavy crafting episode. I want to get some fabrication. I want to get the fabrication table made. I want an industrial forge made, the advanced charcoal kiln made, as well as a battery charger. So we have a lot to craft today. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. So here's the problem. These things right here can only be placed on a flat surface. And flat, I guess, to it means ground. So you cannot place them anywhere else. Which, by the way, we set up a camera, and that is terrible looking. So, I'm curious. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? That split second? Let me up there. I don't think I can get up there from here. I was curious to see if we could place them on garage doors. And you can. So, here's the thing. I'm trying to get it. If you place the garage door, is it going to stick to the garage door? It is. Okay. So I was hoping it was going to kind of float. Kind of like the lights do. And then it wouldn't be here. It would just be... the garage door would be closed, and we could use that as a way of putting it how we wanted it to, but that's not going to work, so that's out of the question. Back to the drawing board. I tried something else, which this seems to work, right? It got it to the point where we wanted it. Problem. This has something attached to it. You can't destroy it. So that is also out of the question. So back to the drawing board again. Well, was back to the drawing board. Now we've got a Horde. So, let's see. What do we want to use? Currently, we have just the Wolfram. Do you want to continue using that? Man, we had a Horde last on the live stream. It was unreal. It was unreal. I'm not even kidding. You need to watch that live stream if you haven't yet. It was crazy. By the way, we got some N4s, which are basically M4s, which are assault rifles. So, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what I want to use. I also have this bad boy. I give that a shot. Uses 12 gauge. I really wish this worked. But I hope they work on that. Is that enough? Also, somebody mentioned in the live stream, you just double tap one of these bars and you're automatically equipped. I got a feeling all of them are back in the back right now. Oh, no. No. They are everywhere. How you doing, buddies? Let's add to our corpse pile, shall we? That's a new model. Haven't seen him before. Bring it. This is not even close to what we had on the live stream. It was... I don't even know how to explain it. That was a tiny Horde. That was dumb of you. That was a really tiny horde compared to what we had. Let's go see what the back looks like. I'm sure there's some back here. Yep. Not opening that door. Oh boy. Okay, I need to bring the ladder back here. The power went out on us, also, in that live stream. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh, man. But we're back up and running, thanks to these bad boys right here. Glad we got those when we did. Ow, how did she do that? Come on now. I want to see if this works. Come on, climb it. It's not working exactly how we wanted it, because these guys are not really climbing right now. They're just kind of chilling. Trying to see if I can force them to climb. Come on, you can do it. Ooh, I almost fell off to the lag. Okay, it's partially working. I haven't done this all the way around yet because I wanted to see if it worked. I wanted to see if I could push them. But, I'll let some in at the same time. So it looks like the barbed wire doesn't actually do anything. Oh, maybe it does. Are they killing themselves? Okay, does barbed wire cause a bleeding effect? I would assume it would, right? And if it does it work on zombies? And if so, is that how she died? Or did she die because these guys hit her so many times? I love it, man. This guy's just punching this guy in the face. I want to see what happens. I want to see if they die. Okay, they do, because that guy just fell to the ground. Okay, literally like 10 minutes later. I don't believe it's gonna work. I mean, not necessarily work as in they're gonna kill each other. I think this works. And I think if we can get them to stand on it long enough, they might actually die from it, but where'd my ladder go? What are you? How'd you get up there? How did he get up there? She get up there? I think we know where the zombie came from last episode. Okay, well, I don't know what happened to my ladder, which is not good because I have no way up anymore. Oh well, we'll have to go get some more. We gotta get some more anyway. I'm gonna clean up some corpses and then we'll be back to doing what we were doing. I got it. I got it. You guys ready? You guys ready? Check this out. Storage. Place the wall hook, right? I'm just gonna show this. I'm not gonna put this here, but this is where it's gonna go for now. Right, it says I can't destroy this, right? However, you can move it. There you go. There you go. So you can place them on the wall. Sorta. So that's our method going forward, is we're gonna do that. I'm gonna keep this thing, because I can just keep moving it around. And I think I can get this to look pretty good. Now the question is, I don't know where I'm gonna put an armory just yet. So I gotta figure that out. And once I figure that out, that's what we'll be doing. To get these wall hooks on the wall, and then we can start putting on some guns, boys. Time for the fabrication bench, and the reason we need that is I need sheets. You won't fit there because of the garage door, will you? We'll fix that real quick like. We'll see if that works. There you go. Nice. Examine connections. Looks like we have to have power. Interesting. Whatever will we do? I'm so glad we got that set up. Okay. Now, somebody said you can make scrap metal sheets and stuff in here, and looks like you can. Which is exactly what we need. Iron ingots, reinforced metal brackets. I've got a ton of stuff being made in here. Metal brackets, reinforced wood planks. This right here is the beginning of our armory. And what's going to happen is I'm going to make this back wall all the way around to here. And then I'm going to cut it off right here. Okay? And it's going to go out 2 walls, and we're going to have doors over here. And this is going to be the armory. It's going to be kind of small. I don't want a big, giant, massive armory because I have no reason for that. And I wanted our bedroom to be bigger than our armory, so the bedroom is going to start from here and go over to here, obviously. And that also allows me to have plenty of space to run around. I also moved the wash machine and dryer to over here. Also, if you guys didn't know, we do live stream on every weekend, Saturday, 7 p.m. Central. Last weekend was 5 p.m. I did a little longer one, and the weekends prior to that, I had a bunch of stuff going on, so we didn't do it that weekend. But hopefully here on out, we'll be live again every Saturday, so hopefully you guys swing by there. It might be Vane, might be Way of the Hunter, it might be some other games, like I think this Saturday is going to be Vane and Red Dead Redemption 2. So hopefully I see you guys there. Okay, so that's what we're looking like so far. I need to get a roof on it, so what I'm going to use is our garage door method, obviously, but we're going to use the iron version of it. I don't know how this is going to work. I have no idea how I'm going to make this happen. That's not crazy looking. Need to rotate that around before I forget. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get one on the other side. I might have to put it outside and try to force it in. I don't think I can get it in here, can I? No. Not without going sideways. I'd have to do it this way. And then I wouldn't be able to get one here, so that's not going to work. I have to do it from out here. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to cover the whole thing. I think we're going to have a gap. Right here. But it's not going to be too bad. We could try to put something on top to cover it, but I don't think anything is going to be this iron version. Luckily, this only takes metal scrap to maintain, so it's not that big of a deal, but I'm going to try to get a garage door up there. It's a pretty big gap. Pretty big gap. So we'll see what we can get up there to cover that up if we can. Maybe some of these, right? These wall shelves, they might work. It's not going to be metal. Unless there are some metal ones, but yeah, that's not much of a armory now, is it, if you can just climb in? Oh, and it deleted our door. Have to place that back, I guess, which might actually delete the garage door. So maybe our garage door is the door. I hope they add in roofs soon. Ceilings, whatever. Well, since that's the case, I don't see the point in having the door, right? So I just removed that door as well. We're just going to use this. That's going to be our armory, even though you can clearly get into it. Not much I can do right now. Not much I can do right now. We're kind of limited on what we have to build with. So it is what it is. All right, so now we got to do this method and try to get this bad boy onto the wall. How are we going to do that? Let's find out, shall we? Now, I want something like really important on the back wall. Oh, come on now. I can't place it there because of the concrete. No, it's because of this thing. Oh, man. Okay. Well, can I place it over here? I don't know if it's going to be exactly on the wall. It's going to be off the wall a smidge when we place this thing. But I think it's better than it just, you know, not working or placing it in God mode, I guess. So I want one, let's see here. Our gun's going to go here. I guess I want one on this side. And then I want one over here. And then the guns sit like that. Let's see if that will work. I gotta get the rest of them. I didn't bring all of these. By the way, we got these in the live stream, if you're wondering where they came from. We went to the gun store. Man. I gotta remember, I need to place these things while I'm up here. Got 4 of those. Also, by the way, we do have a sink now and a freezer, which we got last episode. The sink is now hooked up, so we can now run everything through that, which I'm gonna go ahead and wash myself. If you watch the live stream, I put my clothes in the washing machine and then just put them on right after they came out of the washing machine, like a moron. And everybody was yelling at me, like, "What are you doing? Put them in the dryer and then put them on." Yeah, that's the better way to do that. Also, make sure you wash yourself before you put your clothes back on, because I just put them on and now I'm dirty again. So, yeah, I'm dumb. Don't worry about it. All right, so put that other one somewhere right. This thing again. It's like it's going from inside and outside, so it doesn't know how to register it, I guess. So it gets a little weird. I think that's where everybody's struggling on when they say they can't place things. I think that's the reason. They're going from outside to inside, and I think that's the problem. So they're going to be floating off the wall. It is what it is. Not much more I could do there. And before I move that, I should probably think about if I'm going to put something underneath it. We want a double? I think we put a double. But for now, that's what we'll do. We'll see if that works. We might have to do some more readjusting. Let's grab ourselves one of the N4s, because that's a really cool gun. I didn't want to climb that, but whatever. And I think what you do is you just do place. Well, I wish you could put it actually on the wall hook. Ah, we were so close, man. Okay, well. How do we bypass this? I think something needs to be behind it so that I'm putting it on top of it. What if we use the TV? That looks a little bit better. Really strong garbage can. I don't know if this is going to work. Nope, it's putting it on the hooks, not the wall. So that's not going to work. Okay. Well, at least we have the TV inside now. So, let's go in there for now. What can we use? Let me think about that and see if we can get that to work. I guess in the meantime, though, what I'm going to start working on is the industrial forge, because I want to make iron ingots a lot faster than what we are right now. This is Editing OCG here. I might have something for you. Before you place the wall, maybe try placing the storage first, and then put the wall hooks on that, and then put the wall behind, right? I think you could build the wall into the storage. I could be wrong. I haven't tried it yet. So, something you can try, and something I will try later, but it's just something I thought of while I was editing this video, so maybe something to try. Got everything I needed. I don't know if I should scrap this bad boy or not. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it. We're just going to put it right there. And then we go to Stations, Industrial Forge, and we build this bad boy. Which way is correct? This way? I believe that's correct. Then we can just grab some charcoal. Nice. So now we can make high-grade steel, high-grade iron ingots, and stuff like that, which we will need at some point. Next step, advanced charcoal kiln. Luckily for me, I already actually had everything on hand. So, go back to stations. Advanced charcoal kiln. Which way do you face? I think it faces like this. And it's actually smaller, so that's nice. I say smaller, it's vertical, not horizontal. Alright, so I don't think I need these anymore, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and destroy them, and we'll get some stuff back. Which is nice. Now we can make refined charcoal. We can also make coal coke. Which we need coal for. So that's how you get steel, but we don't really care about steel. I don't think we're going to need steel anytime soon. We mainly just want refined charcoal. Where are you getting that I have 50? Oh, I had 50 on me. Didn't even realize. Well, there you go. You know what? Let's go ahead and turn it into refined charcoal. I'm a little confused on this one. Why are there two different sizes? This one was on top of this one. I moved this one into here to see if we could use that to get closer to the wall. I don't think we can do anything about this. I think the hitbox for the wall is just too far. So you can't really place anything close enough. I was going to see if you could, like, force something that's movable with a car into the wall and then place it onto that. But I think if I hit it with the car, it's just going to break. And I don't really have anything that's movable anyway. At least that I have on hand. So I don't think that's going to work anyway. But it looks like this is as close as we're going to get to what we need. But sadly, you can't put these things on the wall hooks. I mean, no, it's sorta. It's sorta in the wall hook, but it's not really. Man, that'd be so good. What if we sit some... Right back. Okay, I mean, this should work, right? Wrong. It doesn't. It won't let me put it any closer than that. So it's this wall, man. You can't do anything about it. I have done everything I could possibly think of. And, yeah, it's not gonna work. I have tried everything. I thought maybe if you put something, like, back here, that would be flat, and then you would put the rifle on top of it, it would line up with the two wall hooks, but I have nothing that is gonna fit there. I thought maybe a tool would work, but tools are the same boat. You have to put them on a flat surface. Can't put them on a wall. So, I have no idea. Tried everything. Maybe one of you guys can figure it out. And no, I don't want to use God mode. So this is going to be our armory. I'm not going to close these. Again, you can close these with the light on, which is the weirdest thing ever, but it is a thing. It's kind of funny. But, yep, there you go. You can do that if you really wanted to. I prefer not to. I'm going to leave it like this. I don't think I'm going to ever close this. I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. Once we have all our firearms in here that we're going to use majority of the time, we'll be good to go. So we got these bad boys on the live stream, which is where all our ammo is going to go, of course. And then I'm going to put them directly underneath the gun that requires that ammo. Oh, come on now, fit on the concrete. So anything for like the N4, maybe 5.56, I'm guessing, is going to go in here. And etc. across the board, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pick out some of the guns that I want to use. I'm going to use the bottom rows here as like pistols or something like that. We'll see. There you go. That's our armory so far. I figured on this side, I'm not going to put anything. I feel like our pistols don't really belong in here. I feel like this is not really where you're going to put your pistols. I could put maybe a couple of tables in here and put the pistols on that as well as these ammo boxes. And then on this side, I feel like I'm going to put all my armor. So get rid of that up there and put them in here. But I want to get these lockers, I guess, from the prison and put them in here. I don't know how far they're going to stick out. It might take up too much, but we're going to grab at least one and bring it back and see what it looks like. But we're not going to do that today. The next thing I need to do is make a battery charger, get some of this stuff cleaned back up. maybe try this metal table in here and see what it looks like. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so I got the table in there. I think that is going to work where it's at. And then we put our armor here if we can get one in here. I don't know if this light's going to have to move or not, but it's really bright in here, but I like it. I like having everything lit up. I know you're not supposed to have guns pointing at you, but this is the only way I can get the Mosins in there with the way they are. I could put them this way, I guess, but I like them like that. And there's our rifle with the scope. We'll use that for sniping, of course. Need to get some more of these. We're going to have to go back to the gun shop and see if there's more, and we'll bring those back. But I think our armory is done. Why couldn't that be inside? I mean, that is right against the wall. That would have worked, man. Would have worked. Okay, got everything I need to make a battery charger. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right here if I can. Let's see if we can even access it. Yes, we can. Just hook this bad boy up to our junction box. Boom. And I guess we open it. And then we can throw batteries in. Let's see here. Can we throw car batteries in? This car battery needed charging. I don't like that I have to be like right here to do that, so I might have to move this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the problem is the condition, not necessarily... Can we repair? Plasticking gets lithium batteries. 8 lithium batteries? Is it even worth repairing? Or should I just scrap it and find more? Let me know down in the comments, because I don't think it's necessarily worth it, considering it costs 8 lithium batteries to repair this thing once. I need to get a different one of these battery shelves, and that will hold our bad batteries. For now, that's what we're going to go with. We can now make makeshift solar panels, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try one of these makeshift windmills. And I also need to start looking at a kerosene heater. Now, it's only June. We have a long way to go until winter. I mean, a really long time. I feel like we haven't even moved hardly any. I mean, it's been a month. A month, and we've done all this. It's crazy. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go get the rest of the solar panels, and we're going to hook those bad boys up, even though I don't really necessarily need them. At least not yet, because this bad boy is full at pretty much all times. And if we need to, we could turn on the generators, which are hooked up to the battery pack there, so therefore we'll never run out of power. But I would like to have all of them, because I'm a hoarder. Alright, I got 6 of these guys moved out here. 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I can count, I promise. Let's see if we can get them on the truck here. I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know if it needs to be in this way, or if it needs to be the other way. Probably needs to be this way, doesn't it? While we're out, I also need to look at trying to find more of our staircases, since we have lost them now. Well, come on now, I know you can stack. I've done it before. Don't lie to me. Don't you lie to me. It's lying to me. I don't like it. That is super sketchy. Okay. Works. Works, it works. We definitely need to get some staircases before the next crazy horde happens, because if we get swarmed, I have no way to defend myself, because I can't see the zombies without opening the door. Alright, gotta be very, 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 very careful, but I'll meet you guys back at the base and we get these things hooked up. Alright, let's get one of these guys up here. See if we can get all of them. That's gonna be the main question, I guess. Pretty close. It's pretty close. Slightly crooked. But not too bad. It would take me a while to get that to be perfect. I'm going to take this one before I take the bottom one in case the top one is connected to the bottom one and then I break the top one somehow. You know, OCG luck. It's a thing. Come on out. See what I'm talking about? OCG luck is a thing. It was just up here. There we go. How do we know if it's actually... Okay, never mind. I don't think we are going to be able to get all of these on here. I think we're going to be able to get 2 more. Well, 3 more. Yep, I think we only get 3 more. Do I have 3 more? No, I have like 6 or 4. I can't remember. Because, again, I can count. I think it's time for a drive-by zombie. I'm still driving. Here we go. Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Love it. Love that feature, man. So good. So good. Okay, so we can only pick up 3 more. Luckily, that's all I can get on this thing anyway. Don't mind. Phew! Don't mind the smoke. That's what I was going to say. It came flying out of nowhere. Pick these bad boys up. Let's see if we can do it a different route or a different way. Can we do it this way? I don't think we can. I feel like we've tried this before and they end up not moving. Okay, it does. It does. We just didn't do it with the solar panels. We did it with the tire rack, I think. And the tire rack just didn't move. Just stayed in place. So maybe I can get more than 3 if I do it this way. Which I don't need more than 3 anyway. But I'm going to see if we can get a... Quiet. If we can get a staircase while we're here. Because I believe there's a couple of places we can check to see if they have one. I don't quite remember. It's been a while since we've gone through Saranac to actually look for stuff. Alright, now we're going to go check to see if we can find some staircases, which I believe there's a building right there that we can check. I think that's the fire station, though, so I don't know if they're going to have it. But we'll check anyway. If not, we'll head further down the road. I think we've got a couple down that way we can check out as well. Just gotta be super careful. You want some? Oh, they really want some. Okay. Rerunners. So, something else I'm thinking about doing is bumping up zombie smell and sight to max. And the reason is I want zombies to see us from a really, really far away so that they head towards our base, right? I think that'd be so cool. Once we have everything, obviously, situated, because if I do that now, we are in deep trouble because I can't get out without fighting all the zombies on ground level, which is a really bad idea. Don't you dare. Okay, so let's see if we can find another one of those. And they're all runners. Who changed all these things to runners? 'Cause I didn't. We're gonna see if we can find another, like, one of these industrial buildings. Looks like there's one right here, so maybe they've got one. Did a little slide in. They have car jacks. Don't do that. Hey, look at that. We need one of those. Just talking about that a second ago. come on now. Troll much. Troll much. So it does not look like... No, they do not have the stairs in here. What is this? What is this? Air pump. You can actually refill your air in your tires. Can you grab one of these? Man, they've been so cool. I want one in my base. Especially if it actually, like, worked. I don't think we're going to get a staircase on here, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to the base, and we're just going to drop all this off, and then we'll come back out. Possibly with the other truck, because this one's a little sketch. Oh my gosh. I don't know what just happened. It's still functioning. Is this one still functioning? That one broke, and that one broke. Oh, wait. Whoa. They're not broken. Come on. They're not broken. Oh, let's go. I thought we were in trouble. Phew. Saved it. Somehow. I didn't do a thing, though. I don't know what happened, though. That was kind of weird. Alright, that bad boy is parked. Got all the solar panels we could possibly ever need. I don't know... I don't know how I'm going to need this much power. Unless I do something absolutely crazy. I'm telling you, man, if they add in, like, traps and stuff, I am going to have a absolute blast. I was always really good at base defenses, like in 7 Days to Die. My biggest one that I ever did, you guys probably don't really care, but I'm going to say it anyway. I dug from the top of a mountain all the way down to bedrock, and I had to pick a really, really thick, wide mountain, right? Because if I didn't... Oh, come on now. The zombies would dig in from the sides. I don't know if I can place this right here. So I dug all the way down to bedrock, and then made the zombies staggered fall down, so every time they would fall, they would take damage. And the time they got down to the bedrock, they were like either dead or a one-hit kill. It was great. It's great. This is before I started recording YouTube. I don't even know if you can still do that. Obviously, that won't happen in this game because there's no voxels, but if we could have, like, base defenses, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a cow. It'd be so much fun. Okay, all of the solar panels are now floating in midair. Now we get to hook them all up to the battery pack, which I don't know, again, if you can hook multiple batteries together. You know what? We're gonna find that out real quick. I'm gonna go make another one. Let's see how this functions, I guess. Nope. Dang it. Nope, that's even worse. And face the wrong way. Aha! Perfection. What are you doing? Crazy drones. Okay, so here's the thing. Can I just hook that to the battery and... Love it. Love it! So you can make a whole chain of batteries. And that's the plan. You know, because here's the thing. We don't know what's coming in the future. Now, there's no telling if what I'm going to build now is even going to work in the future. It could just break and it's impossible at that point. But might as well prepare for the possible, right? So what if they do add in, like, turrets that take up electricity? Or blade traps that spin that take up electricity, you know? Any kind of stuff like that. I might as well have a metric ton of electricity stored. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna have this entire room filled with these batteries. Now, at some point, I'm sure it's a bad idea, but you know what? I don't care. We're gonna do it anyway. And then I'm gonna put some windmills up, and I'm assuming the higher the windmill, the more wind you get. So maybe put them on top of our buildings here. Might not look too great, but if it works, it works. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of windmills and see what that looks like, if they even function like I think they will function. I know that's not part of our agenda today, but we're getting some extras in. Okay, just so you know, in case you didn't know, makeshift windmills are really, really expensive. So expensive that I cannot actually make one right now because I do not have any graphite to make high-grade iron ingots. So, we're going to have to wait and do that on another episode. This might be a short episode, but I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, check out these videos right here. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please head down and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. I'd like to hear from you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And as always, have a fantastic day. OCG out.